Welcome back, Salty Village. Guess who's back? It's right. It's your boy Salty, back with another Raid Shadowlands video. Today we are going to be talking about a champion called Vizier ovelis. I think that's how you say it. But Vizier ovelis is a amazing champion. I'm going to be going over what I have for his artifact set and also his what are these things called? Um his accessories. And then also with the subsets that I got him up on, and how I got his power up to about 35,000, and also his masteries as well, because I got that all done as well. Now, what Vizier is good at is how I look at him, and how I see a lot of people use him is for his A1. Now his A1, it attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 35% chance of increasing all the duration of debuffs by 1 turn. Now he's amazing in Clan Boss, and he's actually amazing in a lot of places. I use him in Spider too, but there's really not the place to use him because he goes after the spider, but really if you're not, there's no point to have like him, because if you build your spider team right, the spider's not getting a turn. So there's no point for him to even have to be on your team, because he's not gonna do the crazy amount of damage, but his whole goal is to extend buffs. It's like poisons and HP burns and stuff like that. So he's amazing for clan boss though, and I'll show you why. So it extends the thing, and then number mastery of ministry. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a block buff, debuff, a 50% decrease attack debuff, and a 100% heal reduction debuff. This is a good skill for like if you're doing any other battle except for clan boss. You do not want him proccing this, because then his A1 is going to extend it, and that just takes away damage from your overall team. Attacks one enemy, applies a debuff spread effect, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. So that's interesting. I never really read it like that. Places a perfect veil debuff on his champion. It basically just makes them invisible. I really don't know what veil and perfect veil really does. All it does is make them invisible. It's a dumb effect to me. And the perfect veil for his passive, and then his oh, excuse me. Then his aura is 34% attack increase on dungeons, which is not bad. And so for his artifacts, let's go to his total stats and then his artifacts. So his total stats, his health, I could get that up to at least 30, maybe. His defense maybe up to 2,000, a little more. His attack is about 3,000. Speed 158. I need to get that up to about 170, maybe 170, 180. Crit rate 95, and his crit damage is 125. Honestly, I don't really need his crit rate to be that high. So if you're building them for like mainly the clan boss, really what you want them to do is have a crap ton of, so maybe a crap ton of accuracy, speed, HP, and defense for survivability, for you can continue to make your stuff go faster. Not faster. Your debuffs last longer. And as you can see, I have 231 accuracy, and then his resistance is actually very good. So I have life steal on him, because his A1 is basically attacks 3 times, so it's gonna heal him up every time, even if he loses a lot of health, until the clan boss gets to a point to where he's just unstoppable. He just keeps regenerating himself. So as you can see, I have accuracy, and okay, my top row is not maxed out. So you see I have accuracy, crit rate, and just an HP right there, so that's not that bad. I have crit rate right there, and I have some speed, crit rate again, some more accuracy. I have the accuracy gauntlets with 50% crit rate, so I have some accuracy, and I got some crit damage out of it. That's not that bad. Some more attack percentage, and I want to switch this out because I don't like how it gave me resistance. I don't really need that much resistance. Then the speed, of course you want speed on the boots. I got resistance instead of the accuracy. That kind of upsets me, but it's so hard to get speed boots. Here we go. I put defense on him for survivability purposes, and it had the best substats out of all my rings for his attack. And then okay, so the crit damage on his amulet, I don't think I have got lucky. Oh, but then there's accuracy on that one, so that's another reason why I picked that one. And this is like the only banner that I have with That's the only banner I have with accuracy for a Dark Elf. So that's why he got that, and I took it off of Kale. As you can see, I took it off of Kale. So then we go into his Masteries. His offensive tree is kind of like, honestly, standard. You want to go down to Giant Slayer because if he has an A1, any champion with multiple hits that can hit hard, Giant Slayer is most likely going to be your key. Maybe War Master. But I went crit rate, of course, and most everyone goes to crit damage, and then you can decide what you want to go. I did more lifesteal based. You could do more attack or speed or whatnot, but that's the offensive tree. But then on the support side, I kind of went down, so I just wanted to get as much accuracy as I possibly could. Honestly, I feel like I want to redo. Okay, so I do have a free reset. I want to redo it because he's already basically a master hexer. Has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any debuff cast by this champion by 1 turn. That's what he does on his A1. So I really didn't pay attention to that. I should have put it right here with a sniper. Increases the chance of placing any debuff from skills or artifacts by 5%. Alright, so now I'm going to take him into an example for you with Clan Boss. I think I have some keys. Yeah, so Clan Boss. So my team, I've been trying to help it out with Nightmare, but right now my Nightmare team is not where it needs to be. I could do Brutal decently, but I don't know if his, let's see. So we're going to try it. So I've been using Outlaw Monk because he has that. His A2 has the 5%, and then Kale. When I took off that accuracy banner, I don't know if it was going to affect a lot of his damage and being able to hit. So we'll start out with Brutal, and then I'll show you just what Vizier can do with the extending the debuffs and why you don't want to use his A2, and that's another reason I started doing manual for the Clan Boss, and then I'll skip ahead and then I'll show you the damage and all that different types of stuff for you. And then on the whatchamacallit, I'll try Nightmare, and then I might show a picture at the very end. And this is basically, oh, I did not want that. Okay, so there we go. We got that, and then I think he already used, he hit it once. It's not bad, but then I'm gonna have to do that, and then look, it hits his, and this is why the damage. That's why I either need to use like Yaga or somehow get Outlaw Monk to become better, because he'll just extend the 5%, which is good. That's what you want. You want the heavy poison. But if you use Kale's A1 is 2%, 2.5% poison, and that takes away a lot of damage output. So counter attack, boom, boom, he'll hit, he'll heal us. He didn't do it. He'll use his A1, which adds more to that. He'll use his da 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 da. Look, increased duration and add it to it. We're here. I'll try that. Do. Got that. He heals us up again. I really don't need him. Use A1, so we got that 2 point. We're wasting spots for that 2 point again. Here we go. Da da da. Shit. It did it. Okay. And that's the one reason why I'm confused on why his. But it is just a 50% chance. Here we go, increasing duration again. Healing. And then the cycle just continues as long as Vizier can keep extending debuffs. I need to max out his A1 to where he actually does 50% more, a 50% more chance to do the duration than just his regular 35% chance. So then we'll do this, a counter attack. This is usually where it helps out a lot, is with the counter attack when he attacks back. Poison, extends, saves, and then it just continues. And that's why Vizier is very good in the Clan Boss. Now, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and a like. I'm going to show you guys the damage output after the end of this battle. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.